Complete to start this drive. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be.
Free up the gut. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Finds his big tight end. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. The give. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bruins!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Incomplete on the two-point try, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if they get another chance. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. To throw, it's Iamaleava. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and they now lead by 8. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That is such a nice example of the defense reading and reacting and locating the football on the sweep play. They weren't fooled at all. They knew they were trying to go to the outside. They got leverage, corralled the back, got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Michael Hawkins. It's complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bruins in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Bruins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pulls it in. It's set. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Throwing, Hawkins. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him, just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you. Don't be too aggressive.
Snags it and he's open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they've got to cap this thing off.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops.
Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. To do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Off to the races to the right. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, UCLA. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Iamaleava. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. First step in this drive comes from their own 44. They go play action with Hawkins. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
The sure hands, it's sacked.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Hawkins from the gun on third down. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And I love the way the receiver works his route on this. He really sets the defender up. He sells like he's going one way, puts his foot in the ground, comes back to the football. Nice job execution.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Right back to him on the ground. Could be an alley. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. From the gun on third down, Hawkins. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, and I like this. The QB, you can tell. Quick read, see it, get the ball out of your hands, get the ball out wide to your playmaker, let him do the rest. No monkey business, no waiting in the pocket, no indecision. Nice job. He did a great job reading it and getting it out of his hands.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Delivers the stiff arm. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Deafening noise. Here's Iamaleava. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Bruins come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing, Iamaleava. Fires to the middle. And wings it incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quickly to the tight end. Ran through the contact. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. At the 35, he's got room. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Cook. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to power their way ahead. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. Play fake. Iamaleava. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Iamaleava fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Here's a heat. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Bray. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
When you get interceptions as a safety, it's anticipation. You can see it. They see the route. They break on it. They go make big hits and big plays. This time, he gets the big INT.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Throwing, Iamaleava. Still looking, on the move. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. Hauls it in down the sideline. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They won't let him in. He had a nose for the end zone, but he will be stopped short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Bruins. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Pushes toward the goal line. Easy time. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. One more snap coming before halftime. Hawkins. Gonna take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position. Go make some things happen. Force some turnovers. Play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime.
Number 15, set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bray. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody
finding some room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
David, this is where I think you could have excelled. You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one of them. How about that guy there picking up the first?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex. We've seen the big fellas block all the time. Give him a bone, reward him. Now he'll block harder and he'll block longer in the future.
He'll pull it down.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Handoff to the single running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Michael Hawkins. Got him downfield. Gets loose in the middle. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Once he got some room, it was over. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Quarterback decides, let's think this 4th down play over, and he calls a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look at all the... Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football here.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They go play action with Hawkins. Rushes on him. To the end zone and is picked off. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive.
He's loose. The 20. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up a loose football and moves the chains. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field. Mission with the return. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Bruins line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Takes the easy completion. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll line up to go for 2. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Michael Hawkins on the play action. It's complete to the right. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what to catch it, big fella.
The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Maybe some room here. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And the fullbacks, you know, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back. But occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it. But when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give him the football.
Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for space, it's Francis. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Bringing the heat. As we head to the final period, what a show both of these quarterbacks have put on. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. Got his man on the outside. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Play action, Iamaleava. Fires to the middle. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Iamaleava to throw for it on fourth. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it on the outside. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. The RPO, it's complete. There he goes. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. And the Bruins are flying down the field. Sends it back in motion. Iamaleava on the play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. Right down the middle. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Here comes the two-point try. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Escapes the pressure going right. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Finds a little space. Picks up the first down. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and getting them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They go play action with Hawkins. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And you're seeing more of this in college football, man. Bringing on more and more tight ends, guys that are versatile pieces. And you see it right there, right? You can still throw the football. And now you got to match up with those guys and their big bodies. Nice throw down the field, nice catch. Nice job of using multiple tight end packages for this offense.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Throwing, Hawkins. Finds his big tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, West Virginia. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. Now, Iamaleava. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion and not...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Throws for the tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Play fake, Iamaleava. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And the Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Stepping to the right. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to change this route. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Fires to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Again, it's Iamaleava. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Throwing on the run. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little.
Conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
Hawkins trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets enough. Oh, he's got some space.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play to his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now.
Got enough space. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The run inside. It's Knight. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback making checks. Iamaleava from the gun on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the right. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
And this offense stays aggressive, and listen, everybody likes it when it works. But now you are leaning on your defense, and this thing just got interesting.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They look finished, but they hurt. Still fighting, and we're locked up.
Well, you can't do it better than that, guys. Getting the touchdown with just seconds to go. The extra point will now give them the lead. Maybe time for a kickoff and one more play. They can just hang on for 2 more plays after this extra point. They're going to win this game.
Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. Oh, and he hit the upright. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Iamaleava. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Michael Hawkins. Here's the pressure. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they're on top here in overtime.
And man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. That they can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing, Iamaleava. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Might be looking to run. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. They did not get it, and they'll lose the game by 1. Pushed all the chips to the middle of the table in overtime, and it did not pay off. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things